Hey everybody, it's Joanne with expressionsvinyl.com, and I'm gonna wait for a few people to join. Let me go ahead and get this shared over to our group. Thank you everybody for joining. And let me get this shared really quick. Okay, if you are just tuning in, it is our 12 days of crafting, and today is day 4, and I'll show you what we're making in just a minute. But I want to make sure people are tuning in, and I've got this all set up so I can see the comments coming in. Yay, lots of people. Thank you. There we go. I can see the comments coming in. Yay! How is everybody's Monday going? Were you able to enjoy Cyber Monday sales? Did you get some good stuff? Did you buy a lot of extra vinyl and a lot of other stuff from lots of other places? I would love to hear about it in the comments. Let me know what you bought. I've done a little bit of Cyber Monday shopping, not a whole lot, but a little bit. So if you're just tuning in, this is our 12 days of crafting, and we're on day 4. We've already done the pillow covers. We did towels yesterday. Oh, and then these fun Dollar Tree signs. So, oops, there you go. So now we're on day 4, and if you're new here or you don't know me, my name is Joanne, and I will get started. Today, we're gonna do this fun mug, and this mug I got at Hobby Lobby, so you can find these at Hobby Lobby. We did this towel yesterday, and this is gonna kind of go along with it, so we've got a fun little gift set if we want to. This was done with the I don't remember if it's Sparkle or Twinkle, but the edge, and then we did our pattern, of course the pattern, black and white, buffalo plaid, and then Easy Weed Electric Red, which is a really fun one. I love working with that. So now we've got our mug to go along with it. And I am using Series 51, which is Expressions Vinyl brand, permanent vinyl, and Red Hot. How many people out there with, just raise your thumb, give a heart, whatever, if you've used the Red Hot? And by Red Hot, I mean the color changing Red Hot. So this is what it looks like weeded out. And yes, it's backwards because my camera is backwards, but how many people have used the Red Hot? It is a fun one. If you haven't used it, it's a fun one, and I'll show you why in a minute, as soon as we get this done. So this will probably be a pretty quick one, but what I'm going to do is layer the Red Hot on top of the Series 51 and then put it on the mug. I kind of wanted that black offset so it wasn't just the red. The mug is pretty busy, and if I just put that red, it would still be kind of busy, so I'm going to put the red onto the black and then put it on the mug. Kylie says, Mondays are rough. I can't stop placing orders with Edie. Neither can I. Okay, a lot of people want to see it, want to try it. It is available. You can get it. It's just Red Hot. It's under the specialty. Oh, there we go. Rachel just put a link to it. It is fun, and especially this time of year, you can put it on mugs. Anything that changes, well, the best thing to put it on would be a mug, and pour your coffee or your hot chocolate into it, and then the color changes. And I will show you that in a minute. I don't have anything to pour in it, but we're going to cheat a little bit to warm it up. If I can cut my little teeny piece of transfer tape. And as I've told you before, real life crafting, so you'll get to see the fails, the things that do work, the things that don't work, always with me. Okay, and then I'm just going to put my transfer tape on this one first. I think I'm ready. I think I have all my stuff set in front of me, and then I realize I don't, but it's a good thing they're all right back there. And I only need one of these to start off with, so let me just... This is my Series 51, so this will be the one that I'm putting it on. Now I just need to figure out which direction it goes. Okay. And someone asked the question, didn't know if it would work with other vinyl layered with it. Well, we're going to find out today if it works or not. Because I didn't try it ahead of time. I think it should, in all, you know, it should work, but we'll try it, and if it fails, then I've tested it for you and you don't have to test it. Okay. Oops, hang on. Got to make sure my heat source stays hot. And I know some people like to layer a little different and try and get a little more precise, but I kind of eyeball things. So I just eyeball it and then press it down. So there we go. It's placed on there. Now, let's actually put it on the mug. And again, if you're just tuning in, this is our 12 days of crafting, and we're on day 4, and today we're just decorating this mug. We've been doing a lot of heat transfer stuff, so today I decided to do the adhesive, and we're using Series 51, which is Expressions Vinyl brand permanent adhesive vinyl, and I'm using the black. And also Red Hot, which is the color changing. It's our only hot color changing. The other color changing that we have is cold color changing, as well as sun, so it'll change in the sun. So this is the only hot color changing that we have. And Alicia says it adds character to each project. It does, especially my projects. It adds a lot of character. So make sure you clean your surface first. It's always a good idea to clean it, and I did wipe that off before. So you've got a clean surface so it doesn't have like the oils from your hands or other stuff on it. And now I'm going to eyeball it on the mug. Let's see if I can line it up a little better than I did the believe sign the other night, but okay. Just lined it up. And where it's a curved surface, you can use your app tool or just, you know, slowly work it across with your fingers. And I always start in the middle and work to the edges. Then you don't have as many bubbles. I'm not going to say you're not going to have any because, you know, there's going to be a few in there. But you won't have as many if you start in the center and work to the edges. How many people, now that you've all bought all your vinyl, how many people are doing more like a homemade Christmas or doing homemade gifts? Do you tend to spend more time doing that or buying gifts? I'm just curious. I go back and forth on what I... Oh, sorry. Scared me for a second. I thought I put it upside down. So really craft fails. I thought I put it upside down, but it's not. And if it looks backwards, it's because my cameras are backwards. Kylie says she doesn't eyeball anything. She just lays it out, regrets it later. Yeah, that's me a lot of times, but okay. Let's save this just in case. So there we go. There's our Ho Ho Ho. And it's the black Series 51, and then the Red Hot, which is the one on top. And I will show you what it looks like when it's warm. I'm not, oh, and it's gonna go with this. I think it'll make a cute little gift set, don't you think? Their towel and their mug. So we're gonna warm it up. All I'm gonna do is my board that I use for heat transfer, I'm just gonna heat this board up and then put the mug on it to get it a little warm. I could run the hot water in the other room, but you don't wanna wait for me to do that, so we'll just heat this board up and see if this works. And I don't wanna put heat directly on the mug. I don't want to apply that. I don't wanna put the iron directly on this. It will not be good for this. So I'm just heating this board up, and then I will show you what it looks like when it's warm. Maybe it actually turns yellow. So it's gonna go really fast because it's not that warm, but when it gets warm, it turns yellow. There we go. Kind of. If I can turn it enough. We'll try it again for a second. So how many people out there have used the Red Hots? I want to know how many people have used it. And if you haven't, why not? We have it available. Go out there, try it. It is really fun on mugs like this. If you are doing homemade gifts, do coffee mugs, something like that. So there we go. There's a really bright yellow. So just picture it. If you've got a cup full of hot liquid, it will change the color like that. It is a fun one for this time of year. So Rachel will put the link out for the Red Hot. It's a fun one. And see, I love it. Made birthday party favors with it. Oh, what did you do with them? That'd be interesting. And also, this is today's free pattern. Every $20 order, you get this free pattern. So how many people, oh, travel cups. I like that idea. That would be good too, a travel cup. It would be great on these Starbucks cups. It gets hard when it's like a double walled or there's a thicker cup, but these Starbucks cups are the thinner ones. But it would work great on these too. Just do some Red Hot on the outside, and then once you put your drink in it, it changes to that color. So a lot of people are talking about doing homemade gifts and stuff like that. I'm kind of half and half this year, but I'm more towards the homemade gifts, and I just keep making them on these lives right now. The question just came up about washing, and what we recommend, you've got to let this cure. And what it means by curing is let it sit like this for at least 24 to 48 hours without trying to wash it, adding water, anything like that, to let it cure, to really let the adhesive kind of set in on what you're working with. Then it's recommended that you hand wash, especially with the color changing. We just recommend that you hand wash and be really careful around the vinyl. So thicker, I mean, this size works great, and where it's adhered to the other piece of vinyl below it, but always recommend hand washing and let it cure before you actually go and wash it, do anything like that. Oh, lots of people said they placed their orders on Friday and they're getting it today. I saw that in the group. That's actually fast. Our Vinyl Ninjas work really fast, but for you guys to receive it that fast, Post Office is working really fast for us. They have been working, our warehouse crew has been working really hard to get all these orders out. And I know today when they were doing orders, they were all the way up to orders from last night. So they're doing really good. So any order today is going to be shipped within the next couple days as quickly as possible. The speed they're going right now, it'll be pretty fast. So hopefully this gives you, you know, a fun idea, project idea you can make. Get online, get your Red Hot color changing vinyl. If you don't want the hot one, we do have lots of options for the cold one. We do have the pink to red, which actually is on a little bit of a sale right now. So if you go over to that one, the pink to red, we should have some of that one available, and get that one. And don't forget, today is the only day. This is not available after today, and we're not going to release it until February. So if you want this, you can, the adhesive is free with $20, or you can buy the adhesive or heat transfer today only. So that ends at midnight. And I know we just had a flash sale end a little while ago. We've got one more coming up that you don't want to miss. So 3 orders in 3 days, Trisha. That's probably on the small end. Some people have had a few more than that. And I recognize a few names of people popping in here that I could mention out loud, but I don't want to call them out, who've placed more orders than that. So go ahead and place your order, whether it's curbside or shipping to you. The Vinyl Ninjas are working really fast to get them shipped, and don't miss out on the flash sale in a little bit. And we have a lot of other things planned for the rest of the month. So stay tuned for the rest of the month. I can say we've probably got at least one more new pattern. I'll give it away there. Just kind of a fun one. But get this pattern today. Hopefully everybody was able to get this one. And the books. I don't have the books out, but hopefully we're able to get the books. And tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going back to heat transfer. And it is a tote. This is the one I did for the picture, but I might switch this up a little bit. And this is our pattern, the buffalo plaid, the snowflake buffalo plaid, and then it's got white glitter in it. And nope, it's not layered because you can't layer on top of pattern. It's just a knockout. So this is what we're doing tomorrow, is tote bags. And hopefully I remembered that right. And the day after will be a surprise to both you and me. I can't remember what the day after is. But keep tuning in every night this week. So today's Monday. We've got one Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And you will have a guest on one of those nights, at least one of those nights. She will be helping me out. And then we're going to skip a week. There won't be any for a week. And then that following week, we're going to start up again and finish out the rest of them, where we've got ornaments, wood signs, night lights, where we'll be using etched as well as the matte rainbow metallic one. I remember all these names until I'm put in front of the camera, and then I can't remember any of them. And we'll be doing these ornaments one night, which are really fun, and they're fun because you can see that from the front and the back, so you can't really tell which is front or back. And this is a really fun one. And these are just acrylic blanks. These I got at Michael's, but you can also get them at this kind without the ribbon. It's got the plastic cover on it, but this kind without the ribbon is from Hobby Lobby. So a lot of fun. We're looking forward to it. Lots of fun projects. I'm going to get lots of crafting done this next couple weeks with you guys tuning in, and you get to see all my crafting fails and all the things that do work out, right? Because sometimes they do work out. So hopefully everybody enjoyed this and you're having a wonderful Monday. Set your alarms for another 40 minutes for the last flash sale, and then set your alarm for tomorrow for the next project. And I will see you then. Have a good evening, everyone.